The USET Finance and Grants team presents the Grant Process Timeline and what funders look for in proposal budgets. The Grant Process Timeline can be found in the Resource Center and the USET Admin Development Grants Commonly Used Grant Pieces folder. Today we want to review a typical grants process through the development of an application or proposal. Firstly, you must identify your programmatic needs, identify a funding opportunity that aligns with that need, and then review the application requirements. Secondly, you'll need to prepare a logic model and ask yourself the what, who, why, and when for your project. The what. What activities are we going to do? And what resources are we going to need to accomplish them? The who. Who is going to be involved in carrying out these activities? The why. Why are we going to do these activities? And why do we need these resources to do it? The when. When are we going to schedule these activities? And how soon do we need these resources? Once you have identified your programmatic needs, a funding opportunity, reviewed the application requirements, and developed a logic model, reach out to schedule a meeting with the grants team to review the information and determine whether to move forward with the opportunity. Key determinations about timeline, funding minimums and maximums, and application requirements will all be taken into consideration during this stage. After it is determined that the team should move forward with an application, the program team will fill out a grant pursuit form noting all the information discussed thus far. From there, the grants team will coordinate the process to obtain the necessary signatures for this opportunity. After all signatures have been gathered, work on the application itself begins. The final part of the grant process is to prepare the budget and project narrative. The budget and project narrative can be facilitated by using the answers from the questions of the what, who, why, and when that you have addressed in the logic model. Remember, answering the questions of what, who, why, and when will make your life easier as you prepare your budget and project narrative. The identification of needs and preparation steps are crucial to building a strong foundation for the entire life of the grant. Now let's discuss what funders look for in proposals. A few things that funders love to see from applicants above all else are alignment, credibility, clarity, and measurable impact. Aligning a proposal with the funder's mission and values in mind is key to increasing your chances for an award. This means taking the time to research the funder's website, previously funded organizations and/or projects, and any annual reports to determine if your proposal will be a good match. Consider the following. How do my organization's goals align with the funder's values? Is there a funder we can build a relationship with? And do we serve the same communities and/or operate in their preferred region? Being a credible applicant means being able to demonstrate that you understand how to successfully implement a project. For example, if your numbers don't add up or pieces of the project are noticeably missing from the proposal budget and narrative, that can suggest that you may not fully understand how the project really works. But if the budget and narrative are complete, relate back to the project narrative and work plan, is easy to understand, and the numbers make sense, you are demonstrating credibility. A funder should be able to clearly understand what you are asking for in any proposal request. You are selling not only the validity of your proposal, but also the credibility of the organization. If you cannot clearly define the scope of your project and how it will be executed, you will likely be unsuccessful at persuading a funder to back your vision of the project. Funders want to see impact that can be measured, especially using evidence-based practices. How will your program or project evaluate and/or quantify success? Consider using SMART objectives: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound when developing your goals and work plans. Having these items well-defined will dramatically increase your chances for receiving funding. For most funders, you may be surprised to learn that the first part of any proposal they will typically look at is the budget. This is because a well-crafted budget will instantly reveal the scope and resources required for any project. Your budget and narrative can be a powerful tool to illustrate alignment, credibility, clarity, and impact, those same qualities that funders want to see above all else from applicants. Thanks for watching. For questions or assistance, your finance and grant staff are just an email or phone call away.